This is a commercial presentation on behalf of Vision Cruise.
Welcome along, it is Sunday's Best Value Cruise, and it doesn't get any better than this. Me and Richard, of course, looking after you, making sure it all goes well, as well as it can be. Well, yeah. Can we just say thanks to everybody who came to the
what a day yesterday.
Cruise. Oh my feet are killing me. Now listen, if you took any photographs, do get them into us, email them into us at studio@visioncruise.com, studio@visioncruise.com, and get them into us, and we'll show them on the midweek Tuesday's Best Value Cruise Hour. We'll do that, okay? So make sure you get them in. Now listen, I can't believe I've got so much lined up for you. Do you know what? In a few moments' time, I'm going to show you a cruise where I'm going to pick you up from your front door and take you to the ship. Where also I'm going to include your insurance.
Wow.
And with pre-existing conditions and all that sort of thing, doesn't matter. I've also got a cruise a little later on where I'm going to save you £120 per person off the price than if you booked it direct with the cruise line themselves. Do you see, this is why I've got so many great bargains as well. And we've got the golden envelope, which could come at any time. But not just now. And I know Richard has got a load lined up as well.
Yeah, that's right. We're going to take you away with celebrity cruises. We've got modern luxury cruising around Portugal and the Azores on the Celebrity Eclipse. We've got a cruise going around Spain and France on board Pinot Cruises Britannia. And I've got another cruise as well with Royal Caribbean International, where you're going to have a great time going around the Mediterranean. Now, if you want to get in touch with us, it's very simple. You can give us a call on 0800 655 6449. Now, that number is if you're calling from the landline or on a mobile if you're calling from the UK. If you're in the Republic of Ireland, 1800 80 55 00. That's 1800 80 55 00. Now, if you're outside the UK, it's 44 371 111 333 It's as simple as that. Now, if you want to text us, text the word cruise, leave a space, and send your message to 60300. And remember, if you are texting, your standard network rates will apply, or you can always email us completely free of charge, as John said, studio@visioncruise.co.uk. Now, if you want to interact with us, you can do on Facebook and Twitter. Just search for Vision Cruise UK on there and join in all the fun. We've got all the latest news and competitions and videos and pictures on there. Talking about videos as well, you can catch up on all our programmes if you've missed any of them on our YouTube channel, which is youtube.com/Vision Cruise, where you can catch them on demand 24 hours a day. It's as simple as that. And also remember to subscribe to the channel, where you'll find all of the programmes as soon as they are uploaded. You don't want to miss out on anything.
No, I talk about not missing out on anything. If you've got one of these, a smartphone, or maybe a tablet, or maybe a laptop or something like that, well, do you know what? You can now watch us live online anywhere in the world. As long as you've got a mobile signal, you can watch us. All you have to do is tap in some details. Here's the details.
Watch us online. Watch Vision Cruise and Holiday and Cruise TV's favourite programmes on any of your devices. Turn on your laptop and go to www.holidayandcruisetv.co.uk. You can also watch Holiday and Cruise TV on your tablet device. And there's no need to download any apps. Just go to Holiday and Cruise TV's website. If you have a smartphone, then you can watch Holiday and Cruise TV on the go. Watch your favourite shows online. Laptop, tablet and mobile. Watch Holiday and Cruise TV on all your devices.
Yeah, there you go. Holiday and Cruise TV.co.uk. Holiday and A&D Cruise TV.co.uk.
I've got it saved as a favourite for when I go on my next holiday. I can watch it.
Well, you would, wouldn't you?
Of course I would.
You would. I wouldn't even know how to do that. Listen, shall we get underway? Let's have your first cruise, shall we? This time, we're going with Saga on the Saga Sapphire on a Continental Christmas Market cruise. This is absolutely lovely. The Saga ships are absolutely immaculate. They're gorgeous, so comfortable. And do you know what? You'll be surprised from the moment you walk on. By the way, there's so much involved and included in this cruise. Number one, obviously, all your foods you included. We've included as well travel insurance on this. So do you know, sometimes, you know, it's expensive to get travel insurance for some people. Do you know, for the vast majority of people, we've included it in the price. There's only, do you know what? My dad has got, you know, he's getting on a bit, obviously, but you know, no problem getting him insurance, and we couldn't get him insurance anywhere else.
No.
But this is fine. We've included a return chauffeur to the cruise. We're going to pick you up from your front door. Are you ready to go, love? You know, we'll take your suitcases. You know, all that. If you don't want that, we can give you free car parking, free wine, lunch and dinner. It's all included. All your gratuities are paid for. 24-hour room service. I often fancy a steak at 4 o'clock in the morning. You know, and then, of course, the complimentary Wi-Fi is included. Fabulous entertainment. Remember, it's all aimed at the British market as well. The entertainment is superb. Absolutely incredible. And don't you know, a lot of people think of, you know, a Saga cruise, and it's going to be full of, you know, older people. One person has to be 50. Just one person has to be 50. And I mean, say, I hate to tell you, I could go on a Saga cruise, you know, and I know that's going to surprise you, but you know, that's the sort of age group. So don't think it's all, you know, going to be really old people. It's not. And I tell you, the dining experiences are superb. You know, barbecues, you know, on the it's lovely. The whole experience. Once you've done a Saga cruise, and it's what's included. Do you know, remember, we're picking you up at your front door. Do you know, if you live in the Highlands and Islands of Scotland, sorry, we're not going to do that, but we can arrange some other stuff for you as well. Give us a call, and you know, we'll quote that. But for most people in Britain, we can pick you up at your front door and take you to and from the port, and it's a private transfer. That's included. We're going to include your insurance, your travel insurance. We're going to include that as well. And look, it's the quality of everything that you'll love. Do you know, my dad's next door neighbour goes on loads of these Saga cruises and loves them. And I think you will do too. This is a Christmas markets cruise, a continental Christmas markets cruise, going on the 3rd of December for 5 nights. We're going to be cruising in and out of Southampton. So, where does it all start? Your front door. We'll pick you up and we'll take you down to Southampton. You'll go on board, you'll go to the buffet, the Law of the Sea. Then we're going to cruise out from Southampton. Our first port of call is Bremerhaven. But this is lovely. The German Christmas markets. I mean, say, you know, some of them come to Britain, don't they?
Yeah.
But no, the best ones, well, you know, you wouldn't send your best overseas, would you? Mm. And then we're into Amsterdam. Amsterdam at Christmas is lovely. All the canals, and you know, all those lovely... And where the ship pulls in is right in the heart of Amsterdam. Then to Zeebrugge, we can go to Bruges for the day. The Belgian chocolates. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, that is going to be lovely, isn't it? And then we're going to cruise you back into Southampton. £879. £879. And it's what's included in the price. Remember, we're including your travel insurance. We're including return, chauffeur travel service to the port and back, or free car parking. There's a choice of wines at lunch and dinner, all your gratuities, 24-hour room service, complimentary Wi-Fi. That means you can keep up to date with you know, all your friends and your family. And I'll tell you what it also means is, you know, on a lot of the smartphones now, if you've got a Wi-Fi connection, you can use that to phone people. So therefore, you know, and I tell you what as well, you can actually watch us on the ship. Well, it's worth going just for that, isn't it? You know, if you've got any questions, and we can do loads of other Saga cruises, all you have to do is give us a call, 0800 655 6449. Once you've done a Saga cruise, you'll be back for more. I promise you that. It's quality. 0800 655 6449. It's a free call. Let's have a look at the details, shall we? And by the way, if you're in the Republic of Ireland, obviously we can't do the door-to-door transfer for you, but if you want to join it, it's 1-800 80 55 00. 1-800 80 55 00. Do you know, there's so much involved. Yeah, do you know what I'm just thinking? We've included your wine with your lunch and your dinner. We've included your Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've included all your gratuities. And your trip, we're going to pick you up at your front door and take you back home again. You wouldn't need to take any money with you.
No.
You wouldn't need to take any money with you. And do you know what I'm thinking as well is, if you're doing some Christmas shopping on this, you don't have to lug your presents anywhere, because they just get delivered back to your front door, don't
Good
they?
idea.
Do you know what I mean? You see that great big wooden rocking horse for the grandchild, you think, that's a good idea. How am I going to get that home? It's not your problem anymore. Just get it on the ship and it's not your problem. I love that. Oh dear. I can think of all the good ideas, can't I? Listen, how do you fancy going on the flagship of the P&O fleet? Richard has got a deal for you.
Yeah, that's right. Now we're going to be taking away with P&O Cruises. We've got a great deal now, and this is on board Britannia. Now we're cruising here around Spain and France on the 26th of March this year for 7 nights away. This is only going at the end of next month. Not too far away, is it? We're going to be cruising out to Southampton, to La Coruña, Bilbao, La Rochelle, Cherbourg, and then back to Southampton. Now look at this. We've got great fares starting from just £549 per person. Now that price, that's based on 2 adults sharing a stateroom on board. Now, as well, I can give you a great deal. If you're cruising, want to take the grandkids with you or go with a group of friends, the 3rd and 4th person in the stateroom, they pay just £99 per person. So if you add up the whole holiday itself and then divide it by 4, you can see that it's great value for money. Now on board, it's all British taste and things like that, so you know you're going to be looked after when you are on your holiday. You can enjoy the top deck, you can enjoy any of the bars and restaurants. They've got some great live entertainment there, haven't they? That
great
takes place
entertainment.
every single evening.
When I was on board, big names on board. Dean Freeman was on. You can't thank your lucky stars. He was on board.
And I've just worked out as well, if you're going away as a group of 4 all sharing the same cabin, same stateroom, it's just £325 each.
Wow.
For all of you.
Wow.
If you it's great value for money. If you want any more information, do pick up the phone and give us a call on 0800 655 6449.
It really is good, isn't it? Now then, how do you fancy some 5-star premium luxury? We can all do with a bit of premium luxury, can't we? Especially at this sort of price. We're going on the Celebrity Constellation. 5-star modern luxury that is just truly, truly wonderful. It's when the minute you step on board, do you know, have you ever been somewhere and you thought, gosh, that's good quality furniture? Do you, it's that sort of feeling. You feel as though you're being well looked after, and you are, because the staff to guest ratio is so much higher, and there's things going on around the ship all the time. Do you know, they really do look after you. There's an animation program going on as well, and they teach you things. There's cookery lessons. They also teach you things like how to get the best out of your digital photography, or you can just relax like that and take in the sunshine. That's a good idea.
Oh, yes.
Just relax and take in the sunshine. Cuisine is one of the most unique restaurants you've ever seen in your life. Do you know, it's so unique. The guy who came up with the idea of it, the chef who came up with the idea of it, had to sign a clause to say he would never open one on land. Ooh. That's how unique the whole system is. It is incredible. The entertainment on board too is just spectacular. This is something that you're going to really, really enjoy. So we're on the Celebrity Constellation. We're going on a Middle East Explorer. This is on the 6th of December for 13 nights. We're going to fly you from Heathrow. We can do other airports. Call us. We'll quote you separately. We're going to fly you out to Dubai. When you get to Dubai, that's where we're going to meet you. And we're going to take you all the way to the Celebrity Constellation in Abu Dhabi. And that's where your cruise is going to begin. We're going to cruise out from Abu Dhabi, and our first port of call is New Mangalore in India. How wonderful is this? The sights, the smells, the sounds. Then we're on to Goa, one of the best beach resorts in the world. And do you know what? Once again, do you know, I've got friends who love Goa. They go there every year. And then we're off to Mumbai in India. Once again, you can imagine what it's all going to be like, can't you? It's going to be madness, but it's going to be fun. Then we're into Muscat. They call this the fjords of the East. It is gorgeous. Then we cruise in to Dubai. We're going to be spending 2 days in Dubai, so we're going to overnight. Please go up to Burj Khalifa, and I tell you what, book it for when sunset is. It's incredible to be up there. Really is. I'm thinking now, a bit of Christmas shopping in the malls of the Emirates. Why not? Why not? Palm Island. It's incredible. Then we're back into Abu Dhabi. That's where we're going to meet you off the ship, take you back to the airport and fly you back to the UK. We're away here for 13 nights to the Middle East and India for 1199. It's incredible value for money. 1199. When you think of where we're going, and the weather at that time of year there is going to be absolutely spectacular. You're going to go home for Christmas with plenty of time to get ready, but you're going to have a tan, maybe do some really unusual Christmas shopping as well. This is an opportunity that you shouldn't really miss out on. And by the way, if you ask for a case of wine on this one, I shall send you a case of wine. Let's have a look at the details, shall we? Let's have a look at the details. If you ask for a case of wine with this one, I shall send you a case of wine before you go. Obviously, going to get back here on the 19th of December, so plenty of time ready for Christmas, plenty of time to get ready for Christmas. And, you know, 1199 for a celebrity cruise. Celebrity quality. You know, it is 5-star premium luxury. Gee whiz, 1199. So if you could, you should.
Yes, definitely.
You should. If you could, you should. 0800 655 6449. Remember, that's a free call from either a mobile or a landline. No matter where you're calling from, it's a free call number. And gee whiz, that is worth having, isn't it? That is worth having. I do 0800 655 6449 if you want to get involved in that as well. Now, we had our Liverpool cruise event yesterday, and that was good.
Great,
it was great.
Fantastic.
Now, I'll tell you more about that, what we're going to tell you in a few minutes' time. But right now, you know what it means? The golden envelope! Golden envelope. Where it comes from, nobody knows. But we know where it's going. Right, shall we do it? Shall we open up our Sunday golden envelope and find out what we have in store today? Oh, here we go. We're going to be going away for 12 nights, which is always, that's a nice sort of time to go away for, isn't it? We're going with P&O Cruises on the Oceania. It's a lovely ship. We're going to the Canary Islands. Oh, why not? It's going on the 8th of November, which is a lovely time of year to go to the Canaries, because you know, the weather's just gone yuck here, and then you go into the sunshine, hasn't it? We're going to cruise out from Southampton to Madeira. Think of the Madeira wine. Oh, it's lovely. La Palma, La Isla Bonita Reverde, the green, pretty island. Then to Tenerife. Do you think you take your golf clubs along? Have a go at my golf del Ser. Lanzarote. Oh, Arrecife is gorgeous. And that blue lagoon there. Go try that. Then we're into Lisbon. Those little custard cakes. To die for. And then we're back into Southampton. 12 nights away. 12 nights full board. 12 nights fabulous entertainment. Into the sunshine of the Canary Islands. Hello, sunshine. How much do you think? How much do you think? The Golden Envelope cruise on P&O's Oceania to the Canary Islands. Can we have the Golden Envelope drum roll, please? Ladies and gentlemen, girls and boys, the price for this is just... I mean, $699 for 12 nights away. For 12 nights away. And the Oceania, it's a lovely ship. I'll tell you what, let me show you around. You know, this is what I love about the ship. It's the atrium. It's the true heartbeat of the ship. From here, you've got so many things. You've got restaurants, bars, receptions just over there. It's a whole lease of life to the ship. And with the glass lifts as well, oh my goodness, this is a place you're going to spend a lot of time. You know, I just love the open decks on board the ship. There are so many different places, from the back deck with the swimming pool and jacuzzis to the 2 swimming pools on main deck and all these wonderful sunbeds. I'm sure one of them's got your name on it. The one thing that will knock you out about any P&O cruise is the entertainment on board, and it really is special. Some big star names and some that will really surprise you. Find out that you've got them on board. This is the Starlight Lounge, and my goodness me, I've had some great entertainment here. I've laughed out loud and I've sang along, and you'll be doing the same too. So I got here a bit early tonight just to get myself a front row seat. Well, if you want to look up on your next destination or really get in depth in the research, this is the place to head, the library. Well, I've got all the research I need. I'm on my way. One of the great things about being on a P&O cruise holiday is the fact of the choice you have. It's all the things that you love about home as well. Things like branded coffees that you know and love. I don't know whether I have a latte or an Americano, or maybe even a mocha. Choice, choice, choice. Do you know what? This is one of the best meals I've ever had. And seeing we're off the coast of Italy, you can't not have a taste of Italy, can you? So I've gone for another course. Fantastic. Do you know, one of the problems when you get the dessert menu is there's so many good things on it. I just don't know what to have. It's down to 3. So I'll have all 3. The trio of desserts. Oh, this looks good. It's so lucky there are no calories at sea. This is the part of the reef for the smaller children, and they've got everything here, from a pool full of balls, they've got toys you could galore, crafts, art, jigsaws, and do you know what, they've even got dressing up outfits. I could be a fireman or a doctor. The choice. Do you know what? While that was on there, I was just working this out. It's working out at £58 and 25 new p a night. Gee whiz. I mean, do you only think if you go to a decent restaurant these days and you have a 5-course a la carte meal, because that's what you get every night on board, and then you go to a show, you wouldn't get that for 60 quid, would you? You wouldn't get that for 60 quid. And then there's all the rest of it that's all ladled on as well. Do you know, I think this is great. 8th of November, you turn up at Southampton. They take your luggage off you. The next time you see it, it's on your stateroom. You saunter on board. You go to the buffet, the Law of the Sea, and then we cruise out from Southampton. Our first port of call is Madeira, the Garden Island. Absolutely beautiful. You can get a little, you can get like a chairlift up to the top of the hill, and you come down in a wicker basket. It's fabulous. Go and have a go at that. It really does. Then we're across to La Palma. Absolutely beautiful. Do you know this is where Christopher Columbus last sailed from to found America? Full of all sorts of memorabilia there for that. And then we're into Tenerife. It's going to be lovely and warm in Tenerife. Maybe up Mount Teide, maybe some shopping, and maybe around a golf at Golf del Sur, maybe go to the Loro Park. Then we're across to Lanzarote. Arrecife is gorgeous. The beaches here are fabulous. You can also go to Timanfaya National Park there as well. That's lovely. Then we cruise into Lisbon, the capital of Portugal. And, you know, once again, a lovely, lovely city. There's loads to see and do there as well. You know, it's a capital city, for heaven's sake. And you get all of that for just $699. How we do this, I don't know. But remember, by the way, if you book it today, you'll also get the golden envelope badge. Wear it with pride, my friends. Wear it with pride. If you want it, you dial the number 0800 655 6449. It's a free call from a landline or a mobile. All you have to worry about is, are you going to be in time? We are open till 10 o'clock, but don't hang around. You snooze, you lose. Let's have a look at the details on this one, shall we? Let's have a look at the details. This is incredible. A golden envelope for $699 for 12 nights away.
Wow.
Woo, woo, woo. That's all I can say. I was looking the other day at going away for a long weekend from a Friday evening to the Monday.
Yeah.
I was looking, I thought I'd do one of those little sun stacks, you know, out to Spain to the Canary Islands. And it was costing me nearly 600 quid to do 3 nights. Wow. And look at this. This is 12. 12. And I tell you what, the entertainment will be fabulous compared to
yes.
Hosena's guitar in the hotel. You know what I mean? Absolutely lovely. And you do get the gold envelope patch either.
No, you don't.
No. 0800 655 6449 if you're in the Republic of Ireland. 1800 80 55 00. 1800 80 55 00. Now then, as we were telling you before, we were so rudely interrupted before. We had our Liverpool cruise event yesterday, and we've got another one coming up real soon, haven't we, Richard?
Yeah, that's right. So we've had our Liverpool, we've had our Southport recently. We've got another one coming up next month, and this time we're on the road and we're off to London. Here's the details on the show and how you can get free tickets.
London's premier cruise event is happening on Saturday the 11th of March at the Tower Hotel, Tower Bridge. All the major cruise lines will be there, and if you call now, the tickets are free. 0800 655 6449. Call now for your free tickets to this great cruise event. 0800 655 6449.
Yeah, that's coming up very, very soon, the 11th of March. It's a Saturday, and I'll tell you what, lovely hotel, right next to Tower Bridge. You can't miss the hotel, it's right next to Tower Bridge. And of course, by the way, if you go online, you can get the tickets there as well, free as well. That's visioncruise.co.uk, visioncruise.co.uk. Go online and order your tickets there, and we'll see you there. We're all going to be there. Now then, shall we move on with the friendliest fleet afloat? We're talking about Fred Olsen here, and we're talking about the Braemar. How good is the Braemar? Richard went on board to find out.
Welcome to guest services on board the Braemar, which is open throughout the day if you've got any questions at all. You can come here and pick up a copy of the Daily Times so you can plan your day around the ship, from events going on in the morning, in the afternoon and right up until the evening. And the staff here are so friendly, they can answer any questions that you want. Welcome to the marquee deck here on board Braemar. This is the top deck, one of my favourite areas to just sit back, relax and chill out. There are a couple of pools here, there's some hot tubs and there's a bar as well to keep you refreshed. I'm just seeing that sun there. I think I'm going to finish off this drink and have a dip in the pool. Cheers. Welcome to one of the superior suites on board Braemar here. Now, if you choose this, you get the Sweet Dreams package, and so much is included in the price. You get the World Atlas, so you can have a look at the destinations that we're visiting. There are fresh canopies that are delivered every single day to your stateroom. You also get the welcome bottle of sparkling wine when you step on board, fresh fruit, flowers, binoculars. There's also a dressing gown and slippers as well to make your cruise that bit extra special. It's well worth choosing to have a suite. Good afternoon, thank you. Well, welcome to the Observatory Bar. This is traditional afternoon tea, and what a way to spend your afternoon on board Braemar with some fantastic views when you're in the ports of call. And when you come here, you can choose to have any of the sandwiches, cakes or scones that you can see there, and there's a great selection of tea that you can choose from as well. I'll just run through some of the sandwiches. We've got smoked salmon, we've got cucumber on soft white, we've got shrimp with avocado, also egg mayonnaise with mustard cress as well, and there's mini pastries that you can pick from as well. You just come here and they'll serve it all for you here in the Observatory Lounge. Well, this is the lounge deck. We're on deck 5 of Braemar. This is the library. It's a very peaceful area. You can come here and take a book. There are autobiographies, there's travel guides, and it's open throughout the day. Now, as well as taking books, you can also come here for the daily news. This is the newspaper that's printed on board every single day, and it will tell you what's going on back home and also all around the world. If you just fancy some relaxation and some quiet time, you can head here. There's also board games like Scrabble and chess as well, so you can be having fun all throughout the day. I think I might stay here for the rest of the afternoon.
You know those swimming pools on top deck as well, they're all heated, you know, so you just go into them and you go, whoa, or something like that anyway. Listen, this is French river cruising like you've never done it before. We're talking here of going on the 1st of April for 9 nights. Now, you'd be a fool to miss out on this. See what I did there? See what I did? We're going to be cruising in and out of Dover. So you get to Dover, they take your luggage off you. Next time you see it's your stateroom, you go on board, you'll go and sample a buffet, and then we're going to cruise out. Our first place we're going to go is going cruising down the River Seine, which is incredible, and we end up in Rouen, and Rouen is absolutely lovely. It's so close to Paris. It really is.
I did this itinerary with Fred Olsen a couple of years ago.
Oh, did you?
And you go right in the heart of Rouen.
Rouen,
yeah.
And you go to Paris for the day,
yeah,
easily.
You can, yeah.
Easily. There's the trains rolling in and out. You go to Paris for the evening. Absolutely gorgeous. And then we cruise on to La Palisse. It's lovely, La Palisse. It's so full of French flavour and ooh la la, if you know what I mean. And then we're off to Bordeaux. Bordeaux. Now, this is the wine region of France.
Got to go to a vineyard, haven't we?
The vineyards and all that sort of thing. We're going to overnight here, so you get 2 full days. Get 2 vineyards in.
Oh, yes.
Ooh, I'm loving this. And then we're off from Bordeaux to Lorient, which is lovely. Just to wander around these places, take them all in. And by the way, we'll send you details of all excursions before you go. Now, we've got a great price on this at $999. $999. However, do you know, if you're a single traveller, I've got a fabulous offer on this for you. If you're a single traveller, the single supplement is 50 quid. Not per night, per day, 50 quid for the lot. So if you're a single traveller, it's 1049. 1049 if you're a single traveller. Don't ever say I don't give you single travellers bargains. Don't ever say it. Don't ever say it. Do you know, that is about, what, £5.10 a night as a supplement to have. Gee whiz, if you want it, call the number 0800 655 6449. If you want it, come and get it. Because, you know, I'm telling you now, there are only so many single cabins, and once they've gone, and they're not just single cabins, there's double cabins for single use, but they're only going to let so many go like that. So if you want it, dial a number now. Do it now. Let's have a look at the details. It's $999 normally, but if you're a single traveller, it's just $1049.
That's great,
That is great. That is real great. It really is great value. I just, you know, I'm stunned by it. By the way, I'll tell you what I'll do as well. I'll send you a case of wine.
As well?
I'll send you a case of wine. If you book it, I'll send you a case of wine. At $9.99 per person, I'll send you the case of wine. It's absolutely lovely. And also, by the way, if you go as a pair, a couple, and you're sharing, we'll also give you all your house drinks free.
Oh, wow, that's good.
So there you go. You see, so everyone wins. If you go if you go a couple, you get your drinks. But if you're going solo traveller, you just get a 50 quid. You just get a 50 quid. It's great. It's great. It's great.
Got my eye on that.
Absolutely. Everyone's got an eye on it. Yeah. Right. Next, some more 5-star premium luxury cruising. Well, who else but Richard?
Thank you very much. Well, we're going away with Celebrity Cruises here now on board the Celebrity Eclipse. Now, this is going to be a great cruise holiday. We're going away here to Portugal and the Azores on the 17th of September for 11 nights. So, as the winter draws ever closer back in the UK in September, you'll be heading into the Azores, get some sunshine. We're going to cruise out to Southampton to La Coruña, then it's on to Madeira, Ponta Delgada, right in the heart of the Azores, and then to Lisbon, and then back to Southampton. 11 nights on board from just £1,135 per person, which is a great price. If you ask for that case of wine as well and you're living within mainland UK, we will send you that case of wine. And exclusively from Vision Cruise, which is only for a limited time, you must book it today, we're going to give you $100 per stateroom onboard credit. Now, you won't get that onboard credit anywhere else. It's exclusive to Vision Cruise, but you must book it right now if you want that onboard credit. If you try tomorrow, it will be gone. And you can spend that on board in drinks, in pampering, shopping, any excursions. £1,135 per person for an inside. If you wanted an ocean view or a balcony, give us a call and we'll quote you separately. That number you need is 0800 655 6449.
It really is so easy. Now then, something that I did a few years ago was the Rocky Mountaineer. And also you could do Alaska with it. Now this is an incredible holiday that we've got coming up for you. It all kicks off with a princess cruise on the Coral Princess. So what a princess cruise is all about, I sent my friend Gemma to find out more.
Welcome to the Caribbean Princess, a mid-size ship with a very interesting fact, because actress Jill Whelan from The Love Boat christened this ship, and that fact alone makes me want to find out more. Why? Because I love The Love Boat. Whether you're a first-time cruiser or a seasoned cruiser, we all have tons of questions. So head to guest services or shore excursions. I promise there's somebody always on hand who has the answer. There are many different grades of stateroom on board, from an inside to a full suite. Now this one is a deluxe balcony and it's really well appointed. Look at all this wardrobe space. Ooh. I mean, I could even fit all my things in here, and how long the drop is. Just long enough for my evening gown for the formal evening, and enough room for my numerous pairs of shoes. And the best bit, obviously, is the balcony. For me, a holiday is sitting outside and taking in the views and the great outdoors. We all know that cruising can work up a bit of a thirst, but here's the problem. There are so many bars to choose from. I'm at the Crown Grill for some speciality dining, and looking at the decor, it's old-time New York charm throughout. Yes, they do mouth-watering steaks, but don't worry if that's not your thing, because there's seafood, lobster, and all sorts of amazing things on the menu as well. On Princess Cruises, they want you to come back new. And I'll be honest, I feel like I'm coming back new even from this small whistle-stop door. Okay, where's the nightclub? There are several formal dining rooms, the Palm Dining Room being one, with traditional dining at the same time with attentive service. The ship runs age-appropriate activities, so from 3 to 17 years, they've got it covered, which means you've got peace of mind and you can indulge in what you want. Everybody has their own favourite spot on a ship. Well, the pools, the hot tubs, the treatments, the sanctuary. Yep, I think I found my spot, the spa. A cruise is the perfect time to enrich your life. You can take in a lecture, appreciate the art, or borrow a book, or if you're a little bit more tech savvy, don't worry, you can stay in touch as well. Stellar acts, amazing acoustics, and fabulous seats. Who wouldn't enjoy a show in here?
It's really, really nice, isn't it? And that's what you'd expect with the Coral Princess. So it's all that sort of lovely stuff. But that's not all, because then you've got the Rocky Mountaineer train. Now, the Rocky Mountaineer train is absolutely incredible. I've done this, and you know, they say it's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. Do you know, I've done it, and I want to do it again. I want to do it again. It's not just... Do you know, you think of a train, but it's not. It's not just sitting down. People are sociable. They have these guides on board who show you things. They say, coming up, ladies and gentlemen, on the left-hand side, we've got a bear coming up on our left, and they point things out to you. We've got some waterfalls coming up on our right-hand side, and things like that. And you eat on board as well. The food, by the way, wow. The food is incredible. You have breakfast on board, you have lunch on board. I mean, look, it's fine dining served to your seat. I mean, you know, it's no BR sandwiches, is it? It's not. Let's be honest with you. You know, or did I tell you it's an open bar? Ooh. It's an open bar, which always makes things sort of go along a bit. And, you know, look at this. Everyone's standing up and taking photography and chatting, and the atmosphere is fabulous. It really is. And the views are stunning. Little snackettes throughout the day. Afternoon tea is wonderful. You really will enjoy that. It's so good, the whole atmosphere. And by the way, you go to overnight in Kamloops, and what happens is you leave your luggage, they take your luggage in Vancouver, and then when you get to your hotel in Kamloops, it's already in your hotel room. And then when you leave your hotel in Kamloops, you just leave your luggage in your room, and when you get to your next hotel in Banff, it's there for you. I don't know how it works. I don't know how they do it, but I know they do it. This is a love. I know they do it because I've done it, if you know what I mean. Alaska and the Rockies Explorer. Now, this is going on the 15th of September this year for 13 nights. Now, we can do many other dates as well. If that date doesn't suit you, call us and we'll quote you separately. Going to fly from Gatwick out to Vancouver, Canada. And Vancouver is one of the most beautiful cities I've ever been to in my life. And there is so much going on there. It really is. The culinary delights are incredible. Did I tell you there's a Japantown? You know, you had like Chinese towns. Mm-hmm. There's a Japantown there. Oh, the teppanyaki is gorgeous. Then the next morning, we'll join the Coral Princess. That's where we're going to cruise out. And it's going to be lovely. We're going to go through Glacier Bay National Park into Juneau. Juneau is the state capital. It's the only state capital in America that you can't drive to. You can only get to by sea or air. And there's so many great excursions. Then we're off to Skagway. Skagway is incredible. This is where they used to go gold mine. You know, filtering for the gold. And you can, panning for gold, you can still do it. Ketchikan. This is the salmon capital of the world. You know, the fish that rejects, yeah, you know, exactly, that's where it'll, and then we cruise you back into Vancouver. You're then going to have overnight, once again, for 2 nights this time in Vancouver, to take in Vancouver. Now, what you see there, that's called a Fly Canada. It's a lovely attraction, it really is. Go to Stanley Park while you're there too, and the Pinalino bridges, absolutely great. It's like I'm a celebrity, get me out of here. Then, the next morning, you join the Rocky Mountaineer train. When you take you there, you have breakfast on board, you have lunch on board, we're going higher up into the mountains. It's absolutely incredible views. Then in the evening, we stop overnight in Kamloops. You don't sleep on the train. You sleep in a lovely hotel in Kamloops. The next morning, we pick you up early from your hotel, take you back onto the train, go on the train, have lunch, breakfast on the train, and then we go high into the mountains, spectacular views, lunch, and then eventually, early evening, we get into Banff, which is incredibly beautiful. And once you get to Banff, we're going to overnight you in the Caribou Lodge Hotel there. Absolutely stunningly beautiful. And then the following morning, we meet you, take you back to the airport, and fly you back to the UK. £2,599. Yeah, it's a considered amount, but it's a considered holiday as well. There is so much included in the price of this holiday. If you want it, you just dial that number. Remember, we've included so much in the price of this. All your flights and your overseas transfers are included. 3 nights in total, staying in Vancouver at the Georgian Court Hotel. You've got your 7-night cruise on board the Coral Princess. Then you've got your 2-day Rocky Mountaineer exploration in luxury of the Rocky Mountaineers, including your overnight stay in Kamloops in Silverleaf accommodation and your 1-night accommodation in Banff in the Caribou Lodge. Let's have a look at the details, shall we? I love this. I love it. Once you've, you know, if you've got an anniversary or a significant birthday or something coming up, this is the sort of thing you should be looking at doing. First of all, Alaska is the great, wow. Wow, Alaska is absolutely stunning. And the Rocky Mountaineer Train, it's a journey like no other. It really is a journey like no other. I think you really will. You'll love it. If you do it once, they say it's a once-in-a-lifetime sort of thing to do, but I think once you've done it, you'll want to do it time and time again. I know I did. I just loved it so much. It was the whole experience of it. The whole experience. It really is gorgeous. Now, Richard has got another great deal. This time he's with Royal Caribbean International.
Yeah, that's right. We're on board the Vision of the Seas now. This is going to be a great cruise holiday. I've quite got my eye on this one myself. Now, we're going to be taking you here on a great getaway. We're going away on the 30th of April this year for 10 nights. We're doing part of the Mediterranean and Northern Europe in this itinerary. We're going to be flying you from London Gatwick over to Barcelona. That's where we're going to get you on board the Vision of the Seas. We're going to cruise out. We're off to Cartagena is our first port of call. Then we're on to Gibraltar, the Rock of Gibraltar itself. Then we're on to Lisbon is our next port of call. Then we're going to call into pretty St. Peter Port in Guernsey. Then we're going to pop over to Le Havre, where you could go to Paris for the day. Then it's off to Zeebrugge, where you can go to Bruges. Then into Amsterdam. Then we're going to fly you back to the UK. Wow, all that for £849 per person. And we're going to give you $100 per stateroom onboard credit. For any more information, it's 0800 655 6449.
That is truly wonderful. Now then, I'm going to show you an offer now, which is exclusive to us at a price you will not believe. Can we have it up, please? This is the MSC Magnifica going around Northern Europe on the 9th of April next year. Not this year, next year. This is the sort of thing that you can expect on an MSC cruise. Absolutely incredible. I've been on a few MSC cruises now, and I love the bones of them. Do you know what it is? The minute you go on board, you feel as though you're on holiday straight away. They are absolutely stunningly beautiful. It's the crystal and the way they design. This is one of the restaurants. The restaurants, on the gala night, it's a 7-course evening meal. 7 courses! And it's all a la carte, obviously. By the way, the entertainment is stunning. I mean, look at the size of the theatres. And Variety, they say Variety is dead. Variety is alive right now and living on an MSC cruise. These are the sort of staterooms you can expect. Do you know what? When I first saw an MSC stateroom, I don't know what it is. I actually think they are bigger than anyone else's. They are. Top deck, lovely. So much going on. So much going on. They've got great kids clubs as well. Great kids clubs. The way they look after you, and there's an entertainment program going on right across the day. It really is wonderful. Oh, do you know what they have as well in the centre of the ship? They have like a piazza area, which is like an Italian square. And during the day, it's tables and chairs, and there's cafes and things there. Then of an evening, it turns into a marketplace. It's incredible. This is a Northern Europe tour going on the 9th of April next year for 7 nights. We're going to be cruising out from Southampton, and our first port of call is Le Havre in France. That's where you can go to Paris for the day. See the Eiffel Tower, the Arc de Triomphe, Sacré-Cœur. You can go see it all, or go to the Normandy beaches. Then we're across to Zeebrugge in Belgium. That's where you go to Bruges for the day. Oh, that is beautiful. The chocolate waffles, the lace, the Belgian beer. Then we're into Amsterdam. Now, we're going to be overnighting in Amsterdam. So during the day, maybe you can go to the Anne Franks Museum, take a bicycle tour or a canal tour. And then in the evening, well, you know what the nights are like in Amsterdam. Whoa. Yeah, it is wonderful. Well, there's no harm in looking, is there? And then after Amsterdam, we cruise on to Hamburg in Germany. This is incredible. You know what? Hamburg is lovely. You really will enjoy it. The fare we've got for this is $479. If you have a look right now on the MSC website, they're charging $699 for it. We're saving you £120 per person. Let's have a look at the details. Let's have a look. Have a look right now. This very same cruise on MSC is, $699. We're charging $479. We're £120 per person cheaper than better value than the memos will flow with that.
They will.
120. That's 240 quid between the two of you. A lower price. If you want it, come and get it. If you want it, come and get it. 0800 655 6449. This is why it's never best to book direct with the cruise lines. We'll always do our best for you. We'll get the deal for you. We'll get the deal that's got to be done. And I think 120 quid extra in your back pocket is a deal that should be done. Are you up for that? Are you up for that? I should think so. I should, Coco. I should cook.
He's right, I've checked the price on the website.
I know I am.
Right.
Listen, I can't believe it. It's time to rerun the fun. Let's have a go, shall we? We started off with Saga. This is going back nearly an hour ago. 3rd December for 5 nights. Remember, we're picking you up at your front door. Door-to-door transfers. We're including your insurance with this. It's 24-hour room service, all your gratuities included, wine with your lunch and dinner included, complimentary Wi-Fi. By the way, when you get to the ports, all the shuttles are included to and from the ports.
Yep.
So they're all included as well. 879, wow, you'll love that. Then we went with Celebrity on the Constellation, the Middle East Explorer. We flew out to the Middle East and then to Abu Dhabi, where then we went into New Mangalore in India. Goa, Mumbai, Muscat, Dubai, where we overnighted, and then to Abu Dhabi, 1199. Ask for a case of wine with that, and I'll send you a case of wine as well. Incredible value for money. 0800 655 6449 from the Republic of Ireland, 1800 80 55 00. Then we went French river cruising with Fred Olsen on the Braemar on the 1st of April this year from Dover, cruising through the River Seine to Rouen, where we overnighted, then on to La Palisse for La Rochelle, Bordeaux, where we're overnight again, and Lorient before back into Dover. 999 for single travellers, a 50 quid supplement. It's 1049 for single travellers, 1049. That is incredible. You see, we're looking after you. 0800 655 6449. Then we did Alaska and the Rockies with the Coral Princess and the Rocky Mountaineer. This is going all around Alaska in 5-star luxury. Then the Rocky Mountaineer train, which is a journey like no other. 2599. By the way, ask for the case of wine with that, and I'll send you a case of wine as well for you to celebrate. 0800 655 6449, or if you're in the Republic of Ireland, 1800 80 55 00, and we'll get you involved in that. Then here we go. We're saving you £120 per person off the cruise line's own price. 9th of April next year, Southampton, Le Havre, Zeebrugge, Amsterdam, where we're overnight, Hamburg, and back into Southampton on the MSC Magnifica. It's a Magnifica price when you book it with Vision Cruise. I tell you, it's incredible. That's what we do here. We like to look after you. We really do like to look after you. And then, if that wasn't enough, we have the golden envelope. That is, wow, what was happening with this one? P&O Oceania going to the Canary Islands on the 8th of November for 12 nights. Southampton, Madeira, La Palma, Tenerife, Lanzarote, Lisbon, back into Southampton. 699 quid. 699 quid. It's 58 quid and 25 new p a night. And you'll get your golden envelope badge.
Will, yeah.
You'll get your golden envelope badge to show off with all your friends. Because you do. You show off. You show off. You've got to show off. You've got to show off. That is our golden envelope. And what a golden envelope it's been. I can just say thanks to everybody who came to our Liverpool cruise event yesterday. And by the way, send in your photos. It's studio@visioncruise.co.uk. And don't forget to tell all your friends you can now watch us anytime you like on your phone at holidayandcruisetv.co.uk. From us, carry on cruising.
You've been watching a commercial presentation on behalf of Vision Cruise.